Hi, this is Kurt from RiskRevu. Wanted to take a couple minutes this morning and talk about saving time in an agency. A couple years ago, I realized that I was spending way too much time taking VIN numbers over the telephone. Whiskey, Tango, Kangaroo, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'd take down the number, then I'd repeat it back to the client and say, was it correct? Then I'd go to Carfax and I'd look and see if that was correct and check it there. If it wasn't, I'd have to ask for it again, try and find the error. It was fraught with mistakes and took so much time. Each time a client wanted to add a new car, I'd spend 5 to 10 minutes adding, getting the information from the client over the phone and making sure that it was accurate. It was a complete waste of time, the client's time and my time. So I said, there's got to be a better way. And there was. And so I went to work and I said, what are the questions that I need to ask about a new car? What are all the questions? I took all those questions and I programmed them into a digital form that could ask the questions for me over the internet. I put conditional logic in there so that if the client was financing the car, they would say, yes, I'm financing the car. Then another question would pop up and said, what's the address of the lien holder? What's the name of the lien holder? And so it was very efficient. The client was only answering the questions that were pertinent to that specific transaction. Once I built the digital form, I then started asking clients when they said they're picking up a new car, I said, what's the dealer's email address? I got the dealer's email address. I sent them an email with a link to the digital form, and in 5 minutes, I would have the information that I needed back accurate because it's straight from the dealer. They would type in the VIN number, they would type in the lien holder name and address, they would type in whether or not the car is a trade-in, they would be able to upload the window sticker if that was needed or if it was available, and I would not have to be going back and forth with the client, doing phone calls if the client didn't have the information, and it was extremely efficient. The first time I got a response back from a dealer with all the information, I think I jumped out of my chair because I was so excited about the time that I saved in that moment. But I think I was more excited about the time that I was going to save over the rest of my career, because the amount of new cars that our clients purchase on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, is amazing. And so it's just something that happens every day. And if you extrapolate this out over all of your account managers and all of your clients, it can be 5 to 10 minutes per transaction, but it could be 6 to 10 transactions per day for a larger agency, and then 60 to 600 transactions per week for an even larger agency. So it depends, but the amount of time you can save by not taking VIN numbers over the phone anymore and using a digital form to do that transaction is amazing. And so I highly recommend building that digital form so that you can start taking information through the internet from dealers. And if you don't want to build it, sign up for RiskRevu. The form's already ready and you can start using it today. I hope this was helpful. Have a great Monday.